All right, guys. So welcome here to season 1 of episode 6 of T.C.A. And we are the CREW Afterhours. Right there. Yeah, in your face. So today is, today we always record this a few days before the actual premiere release. But guys, welcome here. So first we have Ghostbusters Chris. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Full from earlier today, but I'm doing good.
That's right. GB and myself, we went ahead and attacked a Chinese buffet and
Japanese. It was actually a Japanese buffet.
Japanese. Yeah, I call it Chino. To me, it's Chinese. It's beautiful.
Now when you say it to
But
them.
one GB showed up and he started grabbing his food. They actually had to call in the second chef, so as a backup plan because yeah, we really killed those plates.
So how
All
many plates
right.
did each of you eat? How many plates did you guys tear up?
I didn't get as far as Bogy did.
Oh,
So today, I mean,
He has a log.
just to be real quick.
yeah, he's the champ. He's the champ. He's reigning champ.
Now with fasting, since I've been doing fasting, the last few times I've been going to Chinese buffet, I've been doing about 6 plates. But today, for some reason, I had enough energy to do 8 plates. So, but it was very fulfilling, and I really enjoyed it. All right, and next we have Sgt Hess in the house. How you doing? He gave
There
the
you go.
thumbs up, so he is doing great.
I was on mute for some reason.
Okay, so
Sergeant-
we also
Sergeant
got.
Hess.
That's right, Sgt Hess. We also got JMoody in the house. What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
All right. Well, I caught you. Let's see. I caught you this Wednesday the 17th at JMoody's bar. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank
All
you
right, we
for
got to talk
including-
about that a little later on. All right.
Cool.
All right, and then last but not least, now this is not a special guest. This is a new member to the T.C.A. crew. We got RaFEW in the house. What's going on? What up, RaFEW?
What's up, guys? Hey, thank you for having me on board. It's an honor to be the newest member, the newest host on your show. So I'm ready to rock and roll.
For sure, man. So yes, welcome as a host here to
Thank
the
you.
CREW After Hours, and we are about to start off with our topic number 1. So guys, I need you guys' help because we are trying to keep these topics, anywhere from 10 to about 30 minutes. So kind of help me out. Let me know. Hey, we have about 5 minutes to go. So help me out on that. All right, RaFEW. So take it away, brother.
All right, guys. I'm going to touch upon a topic that we can all relate to because we've all experienced it. We just passed the 1-year anniversary of the pandemic hitting and everybody's life changed. At the beginning, there was a lockdown. You couldn't go anywhere. Whatever hobbies you had before. I used to like to go to concerts and that came to a halt. So I felt like I was on house arrest. So I started cleaning my house. I ran into my old baseball cards. I started collecting again, and I started selling again. And I discovered OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and now I have a little side hustle where I sell stuff. Used items from my house or baseball cards, and it's an old hobby I had as a kid, and I never would have done that had it not been for the pandemic. So I'm sure you guys probably had hobbies that you might have rekindled because you were on lockdown and you couldn't go anywhere. But I don't know, you guys chime in.
Well, I can tell you one of the things that I definitely miss, and as a huge movie buff, is going to the movies.
Yeah.
Something that we've really taken for granted. I mean, the pandemic has shown us that there are certain things that can be shut down. There are certain things that can be changed, and just as something as simple as going to the movie theater, with my son, my wife, my friends and watching one of those blockbuster movies, getting my buttered popcorn, of course, overly buttered, so I can get the whole taste in there, and sitting down to watch a movie in a very comfortable chair. That has changed. It's just something so different. So that right there, I can say, out of all the other things, has definitely affected my life with COVID-19.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, no. I love HBO Max. That's the new home theater now. You get to save a little bit of money there.
But it's a different feeling, man. You know what? I have no problem with paying a ticket and then getting my popcorn, soda, and the experience.
In a big screen or in 3D or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, the theater's an experience within itself.
Exactly. So anybody else, what other things have changed in your life with COVID-19?
Well, with me, I actually had, besides my younger brother, losing his job and stuff, I had in the beginning when it first hit, my job actually had to cut down some hours. So I actually had a whole day, a 4-day week. Basically I had a 3-day weekend for like a month. And during that time, I just took over and just started building my arcade, because rebuilding it, because the last one that I had broke when I was moving where I'm at right now. So I got an experience with that. Changing it up, changing up my designs, cutting my finger on the table saw.
Wow.
That was different. Didn't cut off completely, just the front. But it's grown back.
So you got 9.5 fingers?
Yeah. See? Oh wait, I'm messing up the joke. Yeah, but I'm in the wrong angle. But yeah, see, came back. See, it grew back.
Nice.
But yeah, I did that. I started working on that. I'm trying to learn some stuff on the side on my computer and stuff like that. Trying to get some information so I can try to get some certifications for IT. And besides that, just trying to be safe so I don't have to give it to my mom, because she has a lot of issues. So I don't want her to have it. And and besides that, I miss seeing a lot of my cousins. I miss going to the movie theaters, hanging out with you guys in person. When we were actually about to film, like I told you before, Bogy, we were about to film a Ghostbuster skit with T.C.A. With the Gamers Attic, and you were gonna be in it, and you were gonna eat a sub and all this other stuff, and like a throwback to what you did in the Player One Missing Part 2. And I got a GoPro and everything just for that, so I can film it, because it was gonna be the first time I actually wrote something and I actually directed it and edited the video. I wanted to try everything to see what I'm good at and what I can help with. But it hit, and we had to cancel, and then JFEW ended up moving, so we couldn't do anything.
Ooh.
Damn you, JFEW.
Yeah.
Damn you.
Right?
Damn
it. All right. So, JMoody, how has this past year, this COVID-19, what has changed in your life? What differences have you, felt?
Besides your hair.
Besides my hair growing, shoot. Well, as far as work-wise, it never really hit me. I was just one of the lucky ones there. Wow. But what did hit me was around Christmas. I was unable to come home because when my roommate had I was working, and I noticed he never showed up to work. It was kind of weird. And then my boss pulled me aside and said, "Yeah, your roommate's got COVID."
Oh.
So I was like, so I went back and I doubled up on my mask, got out, and got a room at the Hilton. And for me, not being able to come home for that holiday was a huge downer for me.
Sure.
And so so other than that little crazy thing that I went through, it really hasn't, affected me as much as what it has for other people. Because I do, the field of work that I do,
Narcotics.
yeah.
No, no. He's an electrician, a professional electrician.
Yeah,
A
same
traveling,
To do with electronic narcotics.
a traveling electrician, and we're all outside, so that, fresh air. Other than somebody working inside might have a little bit more, protocol. So, bless my
All
lucky
right.
stuff.
Sounds good. So Sgt Hess.
Yeah.
How has COVID-19 in this past
Oh.
year? Oh my God, we just
disappeared.
lost him.
Yep.
Okay, all of a sudden he talked and boom.
I guess COVID affected us now this way too.
Yeah, it looked like COVID-19 didn't want him to talk. He seems to know a little bit of what's really going on. All right, so let me see, where are we at with time, guys? Is somebody giving a time?
Oh no, I didn't have a
It's
thing.
been like 10 minutes, baby.
Yeah, we're good with that topic too. I mean, if Hess can come back.
No,
Yeah.
one thing that we could all probably relate to is, at least in my family, it was the first time we went Christmas without getting together. Everybody stayed
Yeah,
home in my
Chris-
family.
Oh,
Christmas,
So that was
Thanksgiving.
tough. And Thanksgiving also. That was tough because I have lots of aunts and uncles and cousins, and my parents and my sister, and we all get together. And this is the first time everybody stayed home. So that was a first ever.
You know which one they didn't stay home with was New Year's, because that's when the COVID numbers spiked right after.
wow.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
I will say this: I had people at my job get COVID. One person that I know actually was in the hospital for 2 months, and she said it was like breathing in glass. That's what her lungs felt like. Another person stayed for a month. She had some conditions, and things like that. Thank God we never caught it. I never caught it. I do know of a few people that have passed away from it and stuff like that, and it's crazy. And when it gets close and it hits home, you're like, uh-oh,
You take it serious,
yeah.
as opposed to those conspiracy theories.
Well, I can tell you, I saw, there's a lot of videos out there with people sharing stuff. There was this one particular video, and it was from, it looked like it was a guy that did not believe in wearing masks. Because the video that shows him is when he's in a hospital and he's,
Oh, yeah.
he got this whole mask on top of him and he's trying to breathe. And he has tears in his eyes, sharing with everyone that, he was wrong. That this thing about not wearing a mask and not thinking that COVID-19 is out there is just, something that he wished that he would have not listened to either the media or, people, talking about and downplaying it. And he was like begging everyone, to please wear their masks because he was on a respirator and he was hardly breathing. Then they show him, I guess, a few days or a week later, he looks like he's breathing better, and he continues his message, saying that that he was one of those downplaying that it was all a conspiracy, it was all fake. You didn't need to wear a mask, walking around, but he realized that he was, with this breathing apparatus, that it was real. So it was very interesting to see someone, that was, radically on one side, and completely, once they got affected, they were radically on the other side of, what? This is something real. We need to respect each other. We need to respect each other's space. We need to wear masks. And this is the only way we're going to get through it. We're respecting each other.
Yeah. The other thing that COVID also did was make me buy a bidet because there was no toilet paper.
Toilet paper, all of a sudden, it was like a stock market, like a gold rush. I mean,
People
it was
started
like the
collecting
most
them like
valuable thing.
yeah, they started collecting them like Pokemon cards. I got a cat in them all, man. Forget
They started
everybody
putting
else.
limits on how many you could buy.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know if you guys saw this video, but there was a video of a lady, of a woman. She bought out whatever that store was. She bought out all the toilet paper and she filled up her pickup truck. The pickup
Damn.
truck was full of toilet paper all the way to the top. And, there were a lot of people, that were looking for it, that were asking her, hey, can I buy a roll from you? And she was like, no. So, I mean, this changes people. A normal person that has good values and is a positive person in society can change from one moment to another.
Yeah.
'Cause
Just
she
for
didn't-
survival.
When you saw her face, she didn't look like the type of person that she would do that. But you know what? You really can't say, the book from the cover and tell what the story is really inside.
Yeah, you can't tell a book by its cover.
Yeah. JMoody. So you had something to mention.
Oh, I was gonna say, this sort of, with the COVID-19, people should continue, with the sanitizers and stuff like that, but also with good eating and good health, because that's another thing too. In this country, we're so blessed with being able to go to any restaurant, any food, eat anything that we want. But sometimes we forget that eating good, healthy food for your body, because if your body's not healthy, that's the number one factor that, COVID specifically was targeting, and healthy people too. I'm not saying that at all, but
most of it targets
If there's healthy food, it builds up your immune system.
Exactly. So we have to continue on with doing just that. Let's say COVID goes away tomorrow. We can't be like, you know what? Go back to our usual path. We need to, do what Bogy does, and he's doing the path for better health. He's doing fasting, which resets your body. So I'm thinking that people should, take this as also a positive, as an awareness, and move forward with that.
Yeah, so much junk food out there. So much processed stuff is causing everything to go to crap. It's so convenient, so cheap for a reason, and that's what's actually killing a lot of us. Besides, doing it with COVID, but causing cancer, causing diabetes, having your blood pressure go up. I mean, a can of beans, it's like, a lot of sodium in a can of beans. You got to buy the ones without the salt. That way you can add, if you want to add salt, you add what you want. But it's like they put so much stuff in it. And then there's so much stuff you can't even name because they have to put stuff in there just for it to be preserved so it can last more than a day or two.
That's crazy.
To be on a shelf, yeah.
Yep.
And I've seen some videos where, nutritionists or people that understand about nutrition and they understand about the labeling of cans and, not only cans, but of food that we buy. Mm-hmm. When they have a name that you cannot really pronounce or understand what it is, you better freaking Google what the freak that is.
Yeah.
What about natural flavoring? You ever figured that out?
Yeah, or the natural coloring. Where do you think the colors come from? Bugs.
Yeah.
Flavoring.
And sometimes the vanilla flavor, artificial flavor, comes from some animal's butt. Believe it or not. And then the thing is,
the beaver butt, right?
Yeah, the beaver butt.
Yeah. And when a word has more than 10 letters, that's a bad sign right there.
But here's another thing. There's a documentary.
This is a whole topic right here.
Yeah, too bad Hess isn't here, but there's a documentary that's called That Sugar Movie, and it'll tell you that there's so much sugar in almost everything that it's not funny. That even though they say there's no sugar, if you look at it, there's like 5 or 6 other names for sugar, like high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, or whatever, and that's just sugar. But if you read the label, you notice, oh, it has this, this, and that, you know, and it's crazy.
Oh, I see. I
GB,
didn't-
that's right, man. Come on, you just opened up Pandora's box.
Just watch that
These-
movie. Just watch the documentary.
These freaking companies, you know, just because it doesn't say SUGAR, it doesn't mean that they can put a whole bunch of other stuff
Yeah.
that has 10-letter words that is
Yeah.
still the same thing as SUGAR.
Yeah, it's a sweetener. Even if they use like what Splenda or what do you call it, aspartame, which kills me. I can't even touch that. It hurts my stomach bad. But what else did it say? Yeah, so they do that in order to sell it, and they try to get to a certain point called the bliss point. So that way it becomes like, tastes good. I want more. And the sugar that they give you actually makes you want to eat more. It makes you want to crave more.
And makes you look like this.
Yeah. And sugar also sags your skin. It loosens up your connective tissue.
Holy
So
cow.
you do look old if you're on a lot of sugar.
Oh my God, but I'm only 70 years old.
That's because you're fasting.
Oh, okay, so that's helping. Okay.
Plastic.
Yeah. You know what? Another crazy thing about sugar is that I didn't know that you have to buy sugar that's vegan. And I'm like,
What?
what's the? Yeah, you know what the difference is?
No.
Sugar that's not vegan is made through a process called bone char, where they use animal bones in there in order to create the sugar the way it is. Because the thing is, white sugar is actually what do you call it? It's chemically taken out from brown sugar or your cane sugar, and it's a lot sweeter, and it treats your blood sugar and your insulin goes crazy. It's a lot different than the natural way. That's why when you get white rice, brown rice is better because white rice has vitamins infused into it, but it reacts differently to your body than the brown rice. But yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
I noticed that JMoody and RaFEW, they're like speechless. with everything
when you get older,
that you're
yo.
saying, they're like,
That's you guys sound like medical doctors there.
no.
It's called being old and trying not to die right away. You gotta eat
I
healthier.
feel like I'm watching an episode of Dr. Oz.
Hey,
It's a good show though. It's a good show though.
GB.
Yeah.
RaFEW, good point. GB, this is what we're looking for. This is the kind of, like out of the ordinary topics that you can bring to the show.
Yeah.
So maybe we can call it Dr. GB, and you can come up with these freaking ridiculous facts that none of us know about because I mean, you do whatever your research is,
Yeah.
and I mean,
Dr. GB.
What's up?
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying he could have his own segment.
Yes,
But
Yeah,
I think I'm over the topics. Yeah. We just have to,
and that's what
He
I
could
told them.
enlighten us with the facts.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, just to let you guys know real quick, I know this is a little off topic, and we're like at man, I can't even see. We're we're in about 20 minutes right now. GB, he does some like research,
I watch
and
videos
some-
too.
Huh?
And I watch videos and documentaries too.
A lot of
Documentaries,
Netflix, right?
videos.
Documentaries.
Netflix or on YouTube or anywhere it shows. Yeah, Hulu has some.
Well, listen, he comes up with a lot of interesting stuff. And like this right here, I mean, because I noticed that Moody and RaFEW and myself, we were like paused. And, he was sharing, a lot of stuff that you know what, of course, anything that we talk about here, I mean, don't take it as, the word of God. Do
gospel,
your own
yeah.
research. But understand that if myself or any of the guys here, because everybody here is a host, whatever we say is because we heard it somewhere. So, do your research so you can see for yourself what it is that we're talking about. So, GB, thank you so much. But The heck with you, man. Stop scaring us, man, bro.
What do you think people are changing now?
What a buzzkill.
What do you think? There's a lot of companies that go, or like Breyers. Hey, we only have 5 ingredients here. You know, there's cream, sugar, flavor, whatever, vanilla and stuff. It goes that they try to, Breyers tries to promote that to show people, hey, we don't have all these chemicals. It's just real ingredients. Here you go. And the taste is different too. So that's how they promote. That's how people are promoting themselves now in order to, you know, sell their products. You know.
All right. Well, this topic one that started with COVID-19
To
really
health.
got dark into sugar, and you know, thank you, GB, for exposing, you know, the sugar trade that is going on. Because no, you're definitely correct. I've seen a few documentaries that talk about how sugar is like a drug.
Yeah, like
Literally.
cocaine.
Yeah, literally. I mean, sugar is no joke. So you know, thank you. So I think does anybody have anything else to add here before we go ahead and close out this topic of the COVID-19 past year pandemic and, you know, your experiences?
No, I'm good, but I think Brian wants to say something. Brian? Oh, wait, he's not here.
Yeah, he's not here, and I think Moody is throwing up. It looks like something really hit him hard. You okay? You okay, Moody?
Oh, you know, it's hard to digest. I'm over it.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
pass through smoothly. So yeah.
All right, very good. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and end this topic number one. RaFEW, thank you so much for bringing this conversation to us. And I think
You're welcome.
this ran about 22, 23 minutes or so. So we're doing pretty good on this particular one. So guys, thank you so much. Make sure that you take a look at the next video, which is going to talk about topic 2. And remember, this is the CREW After Hours, Season 1, Episode 6 of the CREW After Hour. Where is it? Right there? Right there?
Yeah, you
All
want
right, I
that.
guess I got to stop it in 3, 2, 1.